Hi guys, Serena Smith here with my Module 12 Internet Safety Reflection. Number 1 says, using information from the provided resources, why is internet safety so important, and what is your role as an educator in teaching internet safety to your students? Specifically describe how you can teach internet safety in your future classroom. Protecting children from potentially harmful things about the internet is important because they're children and they haven't learned that yet. They don't know the dangers that can come with that. So the need for safety and security online is important for us to teach that because nowadays everybody's on the internet. My 3-year-old gets on YouTube to watch videos, and who knows what she could find. That's why we have our security set up on there to prevent that, but some parents may not have that. As an educator, we should have a lesson or several lessons on internet safety because our students not only access the internet at school but at home as well. So if parents haven't taught them the safety of it, us educators need to do that. Websites such as the Federal Trade Commissions or the NetSmart that we learned about are good resources, and they also give you tips to review and make sure all your students understand. And if they have any questions, it's a good time for them to ask when you go through those websites with them for the training purposes. They might feel more comfortable talking to you than a parent. So that's always good to make sure you answer all their questions. It talks about respecting others and to speak up and to protect themselves as well as their information, because they may not know that the information that they're putting out there anybody can get a hold of. Number 2, what were your thoughts after exploring the NetSmart's website and completing the Teaching Digital Citizen Training Program? Do you feel the training program is relevant and useful for all educators? I really liked it. I like how it was broken down into sections so you can easily understand it. I like how it was age appropriate. So if you're in a first grade classroom, you can teach it, or if you're teaching a high schooler, it's easily broken down for you to be able to describe those two different age groups. I also liked how it was interactive with the students and how it provided a handout if you wanted to go that route, and it for them to be able to take home and to study. The presentations were readily available if you wanted to go that route to teach the lesson. I liked how they broke down the training websites into the short videos, and also and broke down the risks specifically, and how you as a teacher to teach that to your students as well. And how if they were to come into a bad situation, and they came to you about that, how you would handle that. I also liked how they touched on the plagiarism and the works cited pages, because those are important as well for a student to learn about. It helps educators know what they should be teaching their students and how to go about teaching it to the students. I could definitely see myself using this in my future classroom to teach my students about the internet safety, as well as my own children, because that's not something you think about. So number 3, reflect on the main points described in the youth safety article by Faruka Sandwick and Villasenor, and describe what useful information you were able to take away from that article. I thought the huge thing was the cyberbullying, and how no matter how it makes you feel, you always need to report it, and if not to a parent, to a teacher, to someone. Bullying in schools has gotten out of hand. So I like that they brought that cyberbullying and conjoined those things together, and that there are consequences, and students need to know that there are consequences that come with the bullying, and how to prevent it, and and I like how it talked about the false information online as well, and how you don't always need to believe everything that you read. And I like how it told about to change accounts if somebody were to hack into it or something. And I thought it was very interesting about the sexual solicitations. About 1 in 7 in the United States has had an experience with that. And as a parent, that's scary to think about. That was my reflection. Thanks.